Greg asked us, who was your favorite female artist? And I'm assuming he means musician.
I don't think he does.
Georgia O'Keeffe?
Yeah.
Frida Kahlo?
Yeah.
Patrick?
Well, apart from Helen Reddy, Karen Carpenter, Barbra Streisand, Vince Neil. Sorry.
One of these things doesn't belong.
Yeah.
Helen, you're out.
Well, I'll start there, and you know, of course, maybe Frida and Anna from ABBA. Apart from that, there's really not any. No, there's I have many favorites. Cher, just the voice alone. I don't really care for the music, but you know, Julie Andrews and Barbra Streisand. I think you really can't make a better case for a singer. For it might not be your taste, but I mean, just for again listening to Bee Gees and Barbra Streisand do "They're Guilty" or whatever it was, her voice on that, it just take paint off a jumbo jet. Just
You mean that in a good way?
in a good way.
Okay.
I've never heard clarity like that. I've never, and then you put somebody like Celine Dion or something on, and you just gone to the. I can't take it, or I don't even know her name. But there's a Christmas song somebody did, pop singer, and she sang it. She put so many notes per millisecond. It was. You just wanna jump off a cliff. Worst shit I've ever heard. So I have many. But I have many favorite female singers. However, in rock, it's really difficult. It's really difficult because I can't stand. I think Doro Pesh has got a good voice-ish, but I can't stand that Twisted Sister lyric writing style. You know, it's really difficult to listen to that kind of adolescent. First day with the, a song idea. Write it down. Oh, that's it.
That's it. That's the hit.
Take one. So again, I have no room to criticize anybody's lyrics, but it's just difficult to listen to that kind of that stuff. So I get again, the timbre of the voice and the style that they sing and what they sing, huge. And then, but in rock, it's just really difficult to find a female singer that I like. Joan Jett's got a nice heavy voice, but you heard one, you heard them all. So there's, it's difficult.
Helen Reddy, that's kind of a wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
She's not one you'd think of right off the top of the bat.
And Dolly Parton. Love Dolly Parton.
Of course.
We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
No, you
have the floor.
You go next. You go next. I want to end this on a low note.
Yeah. I'm kind of with Patrick that there aren't a whole lot of women in rock that at least didn't really hit me while I was growing up. Because when I was growing up, my mom she was listening to Carole King, the Tapestry record, which was really big in the 70s. It's great, that's great stuff. But none of it, that stuff didn't really sink into me, like the Beatles and the Who and all the other stuff I was listening to early in the 70s around the time, and the Jacksons. It's a whole other story. But there are some people that I've really been taking notice of, newer bands. There's a band called Lake Street Dive that has a lead singer named Rachel Price, and she is absolutely amazing. I think she's fantastic. As just a vocalist, period, but she does rock well. But she's just an incredible vocalist and a great performer. And there's also another artist that I haven't really dived into.
You had it right the second time. Divin. I haven't divin in.
St. Vincent. where I kept Jay Dryden is a huge fan of St. Vincent. He's got a bunch of pictures that he had taken over at a show, and so that's when I first became where I was like, wow, because she's really stunning. She wears really interesting costumes and stuff, but she's a really good guitar player, and she's done work with David Byrne. That was also the other thing that I kind of.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I have to add on one thing. Because when you were saying that, I have to add on Fiona Apple. As far as voices go, and completely original from what I heard. So I need to add that on.
Yeah, that's a good call. She is brilliant. That's another example of somebody who's come along in more recent years as opposed to
I don't know what she's doing now. I just remember that stuff that she did back at the time. Oh,
yeah,
that was good. So anyway,
now there's a lot of imitators of her now. That vocal style.
I wouldn't know. I mean, again, I don't seek out new music, and and I pay for it. I mean, it's a curse, but it's I have listened to I know Leslie sang with Trish Cramlett.
Trish, yeah. And
I have to say that she's a really soulful, and that's not we're talking national, but this is she's writing some great stuff, and she sings really, really well. We've worked with her for many, many years now at our toy drive, and so you have to check out our local Houstonian Trish Cramlett, and
yes,
Leslie sings with her, so I'm dying to hear that. So sorry.
Speaking of Trish, she had an interview with Johnny Gowdy. has a podcast. Yeah, he's had a podcast for ages. I had no idea until I saw she posted about it. I was like, "What, Johnny? Holy crap!" And he's like into episode 900 or something now. So he's been doing podcasts since the very beginning. Yeah,
for probably over 10 years. What's he doing? Jesus.
Yeah,
working.
But I dug into his podcast catalog, and he had an interview with Ian McLagan many years ago, which is really fun to listen to.
Nice.
So, but anyway, yeah, that was cool. But nice job, Johnny. Anyway, do you know Johnny Gowdy? Did you ever meet him?
No.
Okay.
I know of him. I probably have met him. I just don't remember.
I met him years ago,
passing.
Back in the late 80s.
Yeah.
When we were both in the Houston scene back in those days. Anyway. All right, cool.
So did I cut you off on your
St. Vincent speech?
Yeah, well, yeah, I was saying, yeah. It wasn't a speech. She's somebody I've only heard a couple of her songs, but I haven't until now. I really haven't had the patience to listen to any new artists. But she is somebody that I know I need to give more attention to, because she really is brilliant from what I've seen. Yeah. She has this really cool cover of Dig a Pony that I found. That's one of the reasons why I was thinking about her. When a couple shows ago, we were talking about Dig a Pony and the Beatles song Dig a Pony on the Let It Be record. And
sorry, John.
I stumbled across her cover of that, which I thought was really just number one. That's like not a Beatles cover you hear very often. It's kind of an slightly obscure number.
Sure. Yeah,
and it is a weird song too. Lyrically, it's very strange. But yeah, St. Vincent. Y'all should check her out, and so should I.
It's on you.
In no particular order.
Okay.
Dusty Springfield. Darlene Love. Karen Carpenter, of course.
Of course.
That's it, just those three.
Who's the second one?
Darlene Love?
Yeah.
Darlene Love is a member of Phil Spector's group, The Crystals. And she was also Mrs. Phil Spector for a minute. And, the Crystals had all those great hits in the 60s. And the fucked up thing was, like, he was so into her, but if he would have promoted her, like, to be like the singer that she is, or she could have been, she'd be a bigger star than Diana Ross in the 60s. She would have been bigger than the Supremes, because her voice was ridiculously good. Her big hit, what she sang was "Today I Met the Boy I'm Gonna Marry." Google that song, listen to her sing that lyric. Holy, you'll get chills. Great. Dusty Springfield, of course, British gal.
Yeah.
her, what's that song called? I just listened to it this morning. I Only Want to Be With You was kind of a big pop hit for her. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you. Big horns. The way she sings the bridge in that song, stupid.
Wow.
And Karen Carpenter's history, she was the drummer in the Carpenters band.
Mm-hmm.
She was the drummer, and they went in the studio, and the parents were like, "No, Richard's the singer. He's the piano player." And Hal Blaine was like, "This kid playing the drums. Have you heard her sing?" Their parents are like, "Yeah, we know." And he's like, "You should give her a shot." And they let her sing a song, and the rest is history. I mean, what a golden voice.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing voice.
I'm struggling right now to find who sang "Rainy Night in Georgia," who the big hit.
Well, a guy sang it, right?
There's a
girl version.
There was a woman that sang it, and I cannot remember her name.
You're not thinking of Gladys Knight singing Midnight Train to Georgia.
No.
A lot of shit goes down in Georgia, apparently.
I know.
That went down to Georgia, Midnight Train to Georgia, Rainy Night in Georgia.
When you don't have anything,
Sweet
you just
Georgia Brown.
Throw them. Yeah.
Jesus.
So, and also, I have to say, just for vocal ability and sex appeal and Tina Turner. I just have to, because with the body of work and the energy and the performance and I have to say, she blew me away. I heard Nutbush City Limits, and I heard, of course you hear all but when I hear that growl and I hear that power and that range, that was the thing with Dolly Parton too. There's a lot of stuff to me that sounds like it should be at Dollywood. It should be it should be played at a drag show, or it should be played it's just hysterical. But her voice is ridiculous. I mean, to sing that high and that clear and that, so that's why, and I think that, I think that she wrote some really, really classic pieces. But anyway, so I had to throw them in there too. So
you got to dig up Dolly's. If you haven't heard it yet, like her early stuff where she's singing rock and roll.
Yeah,
like late 50s, early 60s, maybe. She released a couple of rock and roll records, and then she went country.